Hello. So in this video I want to talk about the downside of going gym and how probably for most of you going to gym is actually ruining your life. Okay? So stay tuned for that. Right. So before we go into the detail, I want you to understand I'm not bashing exercise. I'm not saying that staying active is bad for you. It's good for you. Make sure you exercise. Make sure you work out, okay? Don't stop going to gym, absolutely. What I'm saying is there is a downside and there's a negative effect of you spending too much time in the gym, okay? So the benefits are, look, you stay healthy, you keep moving, especially for people who work in the office is incredibly important, okay? Now, for men who like to push themselves in life, is really powerful to be able to push themselves physically, right? To push their body to the limits till they fail. It's like a constant reinforcement of their willpower. So it's incredibly important and it's incredibly helpful for a lot of people. Yet, a lot of us get stuck in it because one really important thing to understand, gym is not a means to an end. Okay? Gym itself is not a goal in life. Okay? Lifting a lot of weight in the gym is absolutely pointless. It doesn't matter whether you lift 50 or 70 or 150. It doesn't do you anything. Like, how is that going to help you in life, really? See, it's really important to bring everything you do to purpose, right? And I talk about it in my other videos, okay? These are 5 principles for a successful life: responsibility, power, purpose. Number 3, purpose, okay? Other 2 are potential and drive. Purpose is really important. What is the purpose of gym? And when you go to gym, you got to be really clear. What is the purpose of me going to gym? Is it to stay healthy and fit? You do 3 times a week for 45 minutes? Absolutely fine. This is great. Are you trying to be stronger because you have a lot of physical work, because you're lifting a lot of heavy boxes at work or something like that? Okay. Are you an athlete and you're supplementing gym to make sure you have better performance? This is what gym was created for. In fact, gym was created for athletes who have sports, who are competing in sports, who are competitive sportsmen, and gym was created to help them in that. Now, what is sports in itself? Okay, many people forget. Sports are war games. Okay? Sports were created as a way to exercise for the war. Okay? Throughout history, humankind has been in the war with itself. Okay, we're always fighting with each other, right? There's just one of the main natures, one of the main drives. We always want to compete. We always want to win. We always want to conquer. Okay, so people have been fighting all the time. So sports is just a way to exercise that. Okay, for example, check this out: Olympic spear throwing, right? Why would you throw a spear? Like, how is that even a competition? Well, because they were throwing it as a weapon to kill people, okay? The obvious ones are archery, okay, boxing, wrestling, okay, fencing. It's literally, look, there's fences here. I'm talking about this fencing, okay? Is an exercise in murder, okay? Now they're all soft and they're not gonna really hurt, but still they have helmets because it is dangerous. But back in the day, they would fight with swords and chop hands off of their enemies. Sports were created as an exercise in murder, okay? And I'm not here saying murder is bad or it's good, okay? I'm not taking a moral stance in this right now in this video, okay? But this is how human history is. So, as an effective way, we created these exercises to practice. Okay, and the team games, the ball games, were created to practice team building. Okay, so you have full awareness of what's going on, in your periphery. Your teammates are there. You have your opponent in front of you, and you taunt him with your shield and sword, blah, 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 blah. And then your guy is there behind him, and he's gonna slash him in the back, and that's an easy kill and an easy win. Okay, because every time you engage with an opponent, you take a risk, and that's how it is. You know your team. You got your little squad of 10, 12 people. You play ball with them. You play football or basketball or whatever other games they had back then. You got that team camaraderie. And so then you go and you fight, and this was an effective way to train soldiers. Okay, so this is what sports are, and gym was a supplement to that. Okay, so now when you go to the gym, what is the purpose? Are you a soldier? Okay, are you going out in the world to kill people? Right? Is that what you're doing? Do you need that? Do you need what level of physical readiness do you need? Okay, is it serving you? Is bodybuilding serving you? Is lifting a lot and deadlift and all of that serving you? Okay. Now some of you are going to say, well, a man must go to the gym. Man must be able to push himself physically. But even beyond that, man must be able to push his willpower and his spirits. Okay? Now, the way the world currently is, we don't really need extremely physically strong people. They're not that useful. They're just not that useful. And the amount of time, if you ever heard of 80-20 rule, okay, you get 80% of the results for 20% of the efforts. This is where for most of the population, gym should be. You get 80% of the results for 20% of the effort. The rest of the 20% is for competitive people, is for athletes, and for for soldiers. We don't need that. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of focus. It's a waste of willpower. The way the gym wastes your time is if you go there for 45 minutes versus 2 hours, you exhaust yourself physically to the point where you can't do anything else. You cannot even think. You cannot even think. And thinking is one of the most important things we need right now. We don't have enough thinking men, okay, with big balls to go and break what is not working in current society, to stand up to the bullshit that is currently happening in society, okay? But you're overworked, you come home and you eat a lot, you overeat, you have burgers, you have this, you have rice, you have chicken breast, you're so full, again, you can't think, you're tired, you're lethargic, you just want to rest, and you go and you sleep 8 to 10 hours if you're doing sort of bodybuilding. That's just a life wasted. There is no transformation happening in society. There is no change. And, yes, I am saying you need to, real men stand up and do something for this society. They make a difference. They contribute, not in small ways, but in big ways. Okay? And currently, being a man is about speech. Is about mastery of the language and ability to speak when required, when needed, okay? I'm going to show you a picture of a real man. I'm going to show you a picture of a real man right now. Okay. Introducing Jordan Peterson, okay? Just have a look at his face. See, he's tired of you going to the gym and trying to get your pecs a little bit bigger. He's like, man, when are you guys going to start doing real shit? If that was a really bad impression of him, right? Every time you spend an extra hour in the gym, this is how he's looking at you. What the fuck are you doing with your lives, okay? This guy's doing so much for the current society, okay? And for men. He's standing up for men. He's doing so much for current people. He's not spending hours in the gym. He's doing bare minimum he needs to do to get shit done. So the life keeps going, so his body is healthy enough, so he do the work he needs to do, so he do his talks, so he can write, forgetting English here, so he can keep writing, okay, so he can keep delivering the message, okay, he needs that healthy body. So he can live long, so the impact of his life, I'm gonna switch back. So the impact of his life is grand. Is grand, okay? And there's a phrase, make a dent in the universe, okay? There are some people who made a dent in the universe, and a lot of these people, most of these people, are not jacked. Don't have massive biceps or big pecs, they don't lift 200 or 300 kg on deadlift. Most of the people who made a massive impact focus their energies on their speech and on their mind. And it's often speakers. It's often people who present ideas. Thinkers and presenters. Okay? Steve Jobs, Terence McKenna, Carl Jung. Okay, Steve Jobs. Did I say Steve Jobs? That's the guy who created Amazon. Forgot his name, God. Jeff Bezos, okay? You can see where his energy went. Look at the size of Amazon. It's way bigger than even the craziest testosterone supplementing bodybuilder can be, okay? And it's there to stay. The impact is there to stay. This is how you make a difference. Now, you can agree or disagree whether Amazon is doing good or bad and it's destroying small businesses or whatnot. Yes, there are these conversations to be had, and they're important. Yet, look at the size of his creation. That's what he wanted to do, and he did it, okay? And that's because the focus goes into a different direction, okay? And this is what's important. This is what's important. Another problem, so what I mentioned is, the time you spend, the energy you spend overeating, okay? Because you're trying to get bigger, you overeat, you stuff yourself with food, okay? A lot of food, overeating creates lethargy in the body. It makes you slow. It makes your mind slow because all of the energy is spent on building the muscle. When your mind is slow, you can't think. And so you're very, very easily manipulated by lies in the media, by social conditioning that is not serving you and the society, okay? You're easily buying to things because you can't think and you can't be bothered with things. So you just accept. And so what we have is we have a lot of ripped people who are physically strong, yet their will is weak. They're still sheep. They're still following the herd and not doing what's right, not doing what's necessary, not standing up for their own lives, okay? You're wasting all that masculine drive and power in the gym. It needs to be brought into the outer world. You need to engage with the world as it is right now, okay? And if you want to use your physical energy to do something, go build a house, okay? Go build a house, build a road, okay? Chop down some trees, all right? Use that energy for something useful, not just lifting stuff. All of this energy, calories and calories and calories are wasted on just treadmills and stuff. If we could extract electricity from this, it would make sense, but that would bring us to Black Mirror. And we don't want to live like that. But gyms are exactly that. There are small instances of Black Mirror. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's an episode, there's an apartment in a futuristic place, and all they do is they cycle all day for like 8 hours, generating electricity, and they're making themselves little credits, like money, like that. And then they watch programs, very mind-numbing TV programs. So they have a variety. They have like sexy things, like kind of porn, kind of strip stuff. They have like entertainment, like really silly entertainment, comedy and stuff. And so this is like a cycle, and gyms are exactly that. They're like these little instances of Black Mirror episode, okay? Now, I'm not telling you to stop going to gym. Keep yourself healthy, keep active, okay? But if you can, go outside, exercise outside, do some calisthenics, bring your weights outside, do some running, cycling, okay? With your body, you can do so much. How many people can stand, do a handstands without the support? This requires incredible strength in the body. How many people can do that? Not many, okay? There's so much you can do, okay? Fresh air, you're out there in the world, okay? We want to bring all that energy into the world, okay? Does that make sense? In no way, again, I'm going to repeat myself, I'm not saying that people should stop exercise completely or that it's bad, but remember the purpose. Gym is a supplement to life. It's not a means to an end. It's not a goal in life, okay? It's there to help you to do something greater. It's there to keep you healthy and active, to keep your heart working, to keep your muscles engaged, so you can do something different, so you can do something with your life. What is the bigger purpose of your life? If your purpose is to get big in the gym, and that's all you have, to hit 80 kilos, 90 kilos, 100 kilos, 110, whatever, 22, 26 inch, this, that. If that is all you have in your life, don't even make me say what kind of life that is. Okay? Go to the next level. Go to the next level. If you can keep them small goals as something, but go to the next level. What is the next level? You go to the gym. You do your work quick. You come back. You have a meal. You don't overeat. You have them. If you're doing bodybuilding, you have them small meals throughout the day, so you can keep active. You can keep working. You can stay engaged. Do intermittent fasting. Do fast. 1 day a week or every 2 weeks. Do a 3-day fast every few months. Keep your system clean. Keep your system clean, and keep working on what's really important. What's really important? What are you bringing into the world? Okay. There's a guy who said. No girl will choose 6-pack over 6 cars. So stop going to the gym and go to work. Now, there it is, right? Now, some people will say this guy is corrupt politician, and fair enough. Okay, if it is like that, it is. But you can see that for a lot of the guys who go to the gym, they go there just to be attractive to women. They think it's gonna help them with women. Okay, and yeah, there probably is a difference if you were 30 kilograms overweight and now you're ripped and you have 6-pack. Yeah, it probably makes a difference. Probably just how you feel about yourself, and that confidence is what really makes a difference. Okay. Because I've seen confident overweight men get goals, and it works. Okay? In the end of the day, it's how you carry yourself. And if you need to go to the gym to carry yourself well, fair enough, but yet understand how weak you are, because you're hooked to a needle that is just a little bit different, is just a little bit healthier. Okay? It's still not gonna get you to the next level. Okay? Work on what you need to do. And if it's women you're trying to get, and always remember what's more important than a 6-pack. And also something's gonna stay, okay? The amount of effort it takes for modern men to get a 6-pack as well, the diet, the amount of crunches they need to do, the amount of focus that goes into that, it's admirable as an achievement. Yet, how much more could be done? How many books can be written? How many shows can be created? How many software apps can be created? How many new inventions can be made with that energy? How many more children we can make with that energy? How many people we can help? Whatever it is that is important to you. Yeah, I'm not telling you must help the world, but okay, if the only person you care about is yourself, then really think about yourself. You're not, by making a gym the only priority in life, you're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. It's a supplement. Supplement is not the replacement of a healthy lifestyle. And a healthy lifestyle is a purposeful lifestyle, is a driven lifestyle. Thank you. Subscribe, like, click the bell notification, share, comment if you disagree. Let's have a conversation. Have a good day.